Willie D Live.
What's up, family? What started as a minor car incident, a fender bender, turned into murder in Bronx, New York. This happened in the Morris Heights area. Family, woman gets into an accident with another driver. She calls her boyfriend, who pops up and pops out throwing punches at guys who were part of the wrong crowd. So he's swinging on people who ain't got nothing to do with it. Swings on a delivery driver who then hops on his moped and throws some water at him and take off. He eventually stabs a bystander, Robert Gomez Mesa, who had absolutely nothing to do with the altercation. Let's start with the woman. She really kicked this off when she called her unhinged boyfriend. She called him because she knew he was gonna be wild. Women, y'all gotta stop putting men in those type of positions. You gotta stop putting your man in those type of positions. Now, I know some of y'all be setting them dudes up. Y'all set them up for failure because y'all don't care if it go this way or that way. You ain't really thinking about his freedom and his life like that. You're not even thinking about your own life, because just because he body, just because he got a gun don't mean that somebody else ain't body and got a gun or a knife and willing to put in that work on you. Yeah. It's too many situations over the years. I made a song about it. Way too many situations where women have gotten dudes killed. They might be messing around with a guy on the side, or they may have ended one relationship and entered another one, but they're not telling the whole truth about the old guy who is really still the main guy, but they telling the new guy that, oh, that's over, it's done. You was just with him earlier today, but you ain't tell him that part. Dude pop up at the house, and boom, somebody end up dead. Happens all the time. Fellas, you gotta stop allowing yourself to get trapped like that, to get jammed up like that. You gotta be very careful. This is why it has always been a rule of mine to let there be a cooling off period when I start becoming interested in a woman. Because I might just be kicking it with her, whatever. I might not even be serious. But that dude she was with serious. That dude that she then had that relationship with before me, or she still got something going on, which she telling me it's over, but it really ain't over, and she know it ain't over. So that needs to be a cooling off period. Yeah, fam, I gotta look both ways before I cross that street. It ain't about being tough. It ain't about not being scared. It's about being cautious. It's about understanding that there are some unhinged people out there who cannot accept rejection. They don't know how to move on in a relationship. They really should not even have been in a relationship in the first place. So here you come, and all they thinking of is that you took her away from them. She doing all of that stuff she used to do to him, to you now. So now they ready to hurt something. They ready to kill something over lust. It ain't love, because you don't hurt what you love. It's all lust. Now, this dude has just pretty much gave the state 25 years to life. He gonna be in the big house with a bunch of dudes. and she gonna be in the little house with a bunch of dudes. That's right. She gonna be with somebody else. And he gonna be with somebody else, but he ain't gonna have her. It will not be her. Fam, all the guys out there, just think for a minute. I need you to just think for a moment. What good is it if you take another dude out behind a woman and you end up doing a bunch of time in prison and you lose the woman anyway? Make that make sense for me. You wouldn't feel some type of way sitting in prison over so-called fighting for her honor, and now some other dude is knocking her down, and you in prison, all you got is Vaseline and it wouldn't make you feel some kind of way? I wouldn't want that on my record. I would not want to put myself in that type of position. He was trying to show off for his girl. He wants to show his girl how tough he is. And now he's gone, she's gonna move on, and because of the type of guys that she's attracted to, she'll probably find a guy just like him. Thus, the cycle continues. Y'all be safe out there, family. Be very careful with this road rage stuff, because it ain't worth it. I mean, what happened to just simply exchanging insurance? It's a fender bender. I remember once I was pulling up at this club, and these guys that were in front of me backed up and hit my car. The dude in the passenger seat, he jumped out, rah. I got it on me. I got him. If I want him, I got him. I let him make it. I had him, fam. I let him make it. I was like, I had to catch myself, because I had to realize, man, it's insurance. So I ain't really tripping. I'm not tripping on the car. Like, anytime I, would wreck a vehicle or I damage a vehicle some type of way, I never really trip on the vehicle. I don't care how cool it is. I never tripped on the vehicles, because I'm like, all right, insurance, do what you do. Go to work. But you know how sometimes, family, it be when you cool, you calm about something, and somebody else start rah-rah trying to turn it up. Now they trying to provoke you to turn up, get you out of character. So, I had to catch myself. I had my boy right there with me, and he was ready. So I really had to appeal to the driver's common sense, because the other dude had none. He had zero understanding. And just like that, that's how people lose their lives and freedom, because just because I had him and just because he was wrong don't mean that I can just do what I want to do. Them people, they like locking you up. If they can find any type of wiggle room to lock you up, you think you in the right, and you go to popping off, next thing you know, you got a life sentence. And the whole time you thought you was just defending yourself. Y'all be careful out there, fam. Before you get down on that road rage thing, just think about it, family. Say to yourself, is it worth it? You know what you're gonna do, but you don't know what the next man or woman is going to do. No more talk.